Hey guys, it's Tony with Backwoods Biker Magazine and Wood Tramp Outdoors. I've been asked, what's the easiest way to hang gear when you're out in the bush? Hang tight, I'll show you. Okay guys, welcome back. We're going to tighten up shot here, but I mean, what I use is a piece of number 36 bank line. Where you live at in the country or in the world dictates the forest that you're in. The size of those trees that you run into, or average size, will dictate the length of what your bank line needs to be. And here in the eastern woodlands, a big tree would be 3 feet around, maybe up to 6 feet, something like that, in the dense forest, because they compete. But I use bank line, and I use on the end of this bank line a bowline, and on the end of this line I use a toggle. So I'm going to tighten it up and show you just how I do that. What you want to do is you want to make just a simple bowline. That's all I'm doing here. Doesn't have to be big. Just big enough to stick your loop through it there. Okay? That's one end. Right there. Okay? Now let's work on that toggle. Alright, when you're talking about a toggle, it doesn't have to be all that big, and you just want to make sure that it's got a little bit of green to it, and where you're at in the woods is going to really be very dependent on how long you want your toggle, and also the size of the bag. Maybe you've got a grab strap, maybe you don't. The bag that I'm going to be using doesn't have a grab strap, and I'll show you that, but I make these in all different sizes. So okay, then what I do as well is I chamfer the ends, just to keep it from cracking, both sides. Then I'll take the knots off, because it just makes it a whole lot easier when you're trying to put your bag on it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just pop those right off. And then the last thing that I do here is I will take and belly out just a little bit. I mean, you can make notches if you want to. If you got a saw like I have on this particular Swiss Army knife. I think this is the Ranger knife or something like that. I bought it for the saw, to do some bushcrafting with it. I don't care how pretty this is. I want it to be functional. All it has to do is just have a little bit of a grip in the middle there. Got a little knot right there, should probably take care of that guy. There you go. So, just so you can see this, get it in here. Right? See both ends, got a chamfer on that one, and then in the middle there, you've got that little notch here. I'll show you what that's for in just a second. Okay, so this is it. You know, very, very simple. As I said, we got the bowline on one side, and you've got your running end on this side. And all I'm going to do is a simple clove hitch style knot. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, because you're not going to be putting a lot of stress on this. Just wanted enough to be able to hold your bag. You could actually melt it down if you want to, and I put a little stop knot on the end of it as well. Okay. Tighten it up, and it's not going to go anywhere. Right? So let me back up a little bit here. There it is. That's all you got. Bowline, toggle, clove hitch. Simple. So I'm going to show you now how to hang your bag with this, because I mean it's so easy. Obviously I'm not out in the woods, you know, I'm on my back patio under my pergola. But again, just for the sake of repeating myself, you got a bowline on this side, you got a toggle on this side that's attached by a clove hitch, and then you're going to need a spike of some sort. This is just another piece of limb that I cut off. I also use woodman spikes a lot, but you go around the tree like so, and on the toggle side, all you do is make a loop, and that loop will go through that bowline, and then the spike will go through the loop. Right, just center it up, pull it tight, right, and then all you do is hang your bag right on this. Now this doesn't have a grab handle, which really blows, but I just wanted to give you the idea, you know, what it does. It just hangs your gear very, very easily. It doesn't, you know, just not a ruck bag, but it can be a food bag. It can be any type of bag that you carry out. I do this a lot with haversacks, whatever, you know. So thanks for the question, and hope this helped you out. Hit that subscribe button and you become eligible for free gear. Don't forget that. So till next time, you guys ride free, you live free, and as always, you be safe.